Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. RHOBH Teddi Mellencamp's divorce details revealed. RHOBH alum, Teddi Mellencamp filed for divorce from her husband of 13 years, Edwin Arroyav, on Friday, November 1st. Now details of their divorce as well as when they officially separated have emerged. So what does Teddi want and when did she call time of death? Keep reading for more details. Teddi Mellencamp's divorce details revealed. Before Teddi Mellencamp started at RHOBH in Season 8, she and Edwin Arroyav were headed for a split. They were not in a happy place, but she did not want to admit that to any of the cast. She did not want to start filming and say that she was getting divorced. The two of them had let their marriage go, but there was also a power imbalance. For the first time, Edwin was in control of the finances, and it was very hard on their marriage. Luckily, watching the show back helped save their relationship because they saw the good in what they had. It led to their third child, Dove, but after Season 10, Teddi was let go, yet she still made guest appearances. She also started a popular podcast with RHOC star, Tamra Judge. Together, they co-host Two Teas in a Pod, which has done incredibly well, though often controversial. Teddi even appeared on an episode of RHOC in Season 18 as a host of a Traders-type episode, since Tamra appeared in Season 2 of the reality series. Then, she released a statement that she made the tough decision to file for divorce. Now the details of her divorce filing have been released. According to Reality T, Teddi Mellencamp claims the date of the separation was October 20th, 2024. Furthermore, she wants primary legal and physical custody of the couple's 3 children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove. However, she was fine with her estranged husband having reasonable and frequent visitation. Edwin has an older daughter from a previous relationship. Regarding money, Teddi also asked for spousal support, but did not want him to get anything in return. Plus, she wants Edwin to pay for all of her attorney's fees. Moving on, Teddi Mellencamp cited the traditional irreconcilable differences as the cause of the divorce. She is still living her life, recording her podcast and hosting events. It does not appear that this has slowed her down at all. Some fans were not sympathetic in any capacity and accused her of mimicking Kyle Richards. The two of them were very close on RHOBH, and Kyle split from her husband, Mauricio Umansky, in July 2023. However, they have yet to file for divorce. However, others have reminded the more negative followers that there are children involved. She talked about thinking about divorce in on of her pod last year. Wish her well. It's not an easy decision with little kids. So sad and shocked to read this news. Broken-hearted for the children. Teddi Mellencamp's exit from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills wasn't just the end of her journey with the iconic Bravo show. It also marked the beginning of a new, deeply personal chapter in her life. After 13 years of marriage to husband Edwin Arroyav, the world was stunned when news broke that the couple was parting ways. While Teddi had always been known for her candidness on the show, her divorce revealed layers of emotional depth and introspection that had never fully come to light on camera. What exactly led to the end of her seemingly picture-perfect relationship, and how is Teddi handling the aftermath? The announcement. A quiet decision amid public scrutiny. It wasn't the drama-filled announcement that many fans might have expected from a reality TV star. In fact, Teddi and Edwin's split was kept remarkably low-key, with both parties opting to release a joint statement on social media. We've decided to take some time apart to grow as individuals and support each other as co-parents. We're incredibly grateful for the memories we've shared and the family we've built together. This is a mutual decision, and we remain committed to our children and to navigating this transition with respect. The statement was respectful, yet the absence of specifics left many fans curious. Was there infidelity involved? Had reality TV pressures finally gotten to them? Or was this simply a case of two people growing in different directions over time? Teddi's decision to keep the details private only fueled more speculation, but in truth, the split was the culmination of years of underlying tension. Teddi and Edwin, who married in 2011 and have 2 children, Bella and Cruz, had always presented an image of harmony on the show. But behind the scenes, Teddi had been grappling with an intense sense of self-discovery, navigating the pressures of motherhood, her weight loss business, and the constant balancing act of her public and private lives. The spark. A personal awakening. The breaking point came when Teddi started to question her identity outside of her marriage. After leaving RHOBH in 2020, she had begun to feel like she was no longer just Teddi Mellencamp, wife of Edwin Arroyav. In fact, she had spent much of her adult life in the shadow of her family name, and as the years passed, she began to feel like she was losing sight of who she was as an individual. Teddi threw herself into her career as a wellness coach with her All-In program, and it quickly became apparent that her business was growing while her personal life was starting to fray. She dedicated herself to helping others lose weight, gain confidence, and improve their lives, but it left little time for herself and her relationship with Edwin. The imbalance between her work life and her home life was taking its toll. "I just felt like I wasn't being seen for who I was anymore," Teddi confided in a rare interview following the announcement. "I became so focused on helping everyone else that I lost track of the fact that I also needed to help myself. The marriage just wasn't sustainable with the way things were. We weren't even talking anymore, not really. Edwin's amazing, but we both realized that we had grown apart." For Teddi, the split wasn't a sudden decision, but a slow unraveling of a relationship that had once seemed unbreakable. Her decision to walk away was rooted in a desire to rediscover herself outside of her roles as a wife and mother. Edwin's perspective. No villain, just reality. In interviews following the announcement, Edwin Arroyav, who had previously been a fixture on RHOBH as Teddi's supportive husband, echoed similar sentiments. "We're still family," he said. "I love Teddi, and I always will. But we both recognize that we've changed in ways we didn't expect. This isn't about blame. Life just took us in different directions." Sources close to the couple also shared that the stresses of raising a family in the public eye had added strain to their relationship. Despite Teddi's outwardly calm demeanor, she had struggled with the pressure of being a reality TV personality and a mother of two. Meanwhile, Edwin, a businessman and father of two from a previous relationship, had his own set of challenges in navigating the complexities of a blended family while managing his career. The divorce, while amicable, was also a practical one. Both Teddi and Edwin had agreed to share custody of their children and keep things as normal as possible for them. The couple had been co-parenting successfully for months before the announcement was made public, and it seemed as though they were both committed to maintaining a positive relationship for the sake of their children, despite their personal differences. Teddi's reinvention. A new sense of purpose. The most surprising aspect of Teddi's post-divorce life has been her transformation. Following the split, Teddi's Instagram feed began to feature more personal reflections on her journey, as well as photos of her spending quality time with her children. But it was her business that seemed to truly take off. Teddi embraced a new role as a self-empowerment advocate, not just in the realm of fitness, but also in mental and emotional well-being. "I realized that I had to put myself first in order to be the best version of me for my kids," she shared during an Instagram live session. "It's easy to get caught up in the roles we play for others, but what about the role we play for ourselves? This is the hardest, yet most rewarding, reinvention of my life." Teddi launched a new podcast titled All-In with Teddi Mellencamp, where she delved into the emotional aspects of personal growth, healing, and the importance of mental health. The podcast quickly gained traction, with Teddi interviewing experts, sharing personal stories, and offering advice on how to overcome life's obstacles with courage and strength. Her followers, many of whom had grown to admire Teddi's down-to-earth and no-nonsense approach on RHOBH, found solace in her authenticity and vulnerability. Teddi was no longer just the daughter of rock star John Mellencamp or the accountability coach on Bravo. She was carving out a space where she could be fully herself, free from the constraints of any label other than her own. Moving forward. A renewed vision. While Teddi and Edwin's divorce marked the end of a significant chapter, it also allowed Teddi to step into a new and empowered version of herself. It was a journey of self-discovery, of letting go, and of embracing what it meant to live authentically. Her fans watched as she flourished in ways they never expected, and though Teddi's days on RHOBH may be behind her, the story of her personal growth continues to captivate those who have followed her from the very beginning. In the end, Teddi's divorce wasn't just a private matter, it was a catalyst for her transformation, showing the world that reinvention is possible at any stage of life.